Hello, and welcome back to my podcast channel, The Child in Me. I am your humble host, Omar, and today I will be talking about contentment. Contentment as a topic. I appreciate all those who have joined us lately. I see the followers are increasing, like I used to say, and I appreciate everyone who's listening to this podcast. I hope you're able to gain and get one or two things out of each topic, because that's the essence of this podcast actually. I do not just want to talk without impacting at least one person or one listener of this podcast. So like I said before, today I'll be speaking about contentment, the act of contentment. You see, when you have mastered the virtue of contentment, of being contented with what you have, people will start thinking you have everything. Not knowing that contentment does not cancel desires. Those who are contented with what they have, they desire other things. They desire to be elevated. They desire to have things, of course. We all crave things. We all desire a lot of things in life, but we cannot have everything. That's what we know. But we are contented. So contentment does not cancel desire. It only cancels desperation. Because in today's world where people would do anything just to get what they want, like they say, I use what I have to get what I want. Contentment will make others think you have the whole world at your footstep, not knowing you do not even have half of those things. You know, the way you carry yourself, it also deals with the way you carry yourself, the way you handle situations, the way you deal with things, the way you dress, the way you appear, the way you judge matters, the way you react to things, the way you relate with people. Contentment. It makes people feel this one has the whole world. This one has anything at his or her footstep. You know, some people has this how would I say? Is it this pride, of course. You know, pride is in two forms, not the proud one and the very not the pride in the negative manner, but self-pride, how you carry yourself. So some people has this, that when you see them you feel this person has everything. It's because they are contented. Some of us have coconut head. We don't fall for peer pressure, no matter what people are doing around us. If it does not resonate with what I want, or it does not resonate with what I believe, then I'm not falling for it. If you like, buy the whole world, have all this. If it's not what I believe I can have at the moment, then I'm fine with it. I'll be happy for you. I'll rejoice with you. I'll collaborate with you. I'll come to you to praise you, of course. But no. That is, if that person is doing it for, to throw shades, so to say, what we say these days. When you're contented, you realize that things would even come to you easily. Because while others things you think you have these things, they want to do more for you. Like, okay, this person has all those things, then it would mean nothing to them if they have more. You understand what I'm saying? And what I've realized lately is this act does not start now. Like, it doesn't start as an adult. It starts from when we're young. It starts from what our parents have embedded in us, what they have taught us from when we were little. I'll tell you a short story about myself, of course. While we're growing up, especially during the festive periods, Christmas Day and all that stuff, our parents try to do everything within their capacity, of course, to make sure we are presentable, to make sure we look good. So there's this place Momsy goes to get our Christmas clothes. I was able to get that place when I went to the market with her, because Momsy knows all this inner part of the market, that she goes to get things at very, very affordable prices. Let me even say cheaper. When I say affordable, you people will be looking like maybe I'm talking about thousands. No, very, very cheap prices. And once she comes home with those things, gosh, you feel she spent $1 million in the market. She has also taught us to realize that once we have little things, we should be satisfied with it. Remember those days of the black and white television, those analog television that shows all those lines? We had those. While the colored TVs were coming out, we know some of our neighbors had those colored TVs, but you dare not say you leave your home, or you're going to other people's house to watch color television while we have the white and black. They're showing the same things, just the color that's different. So you have to sit down there and watch what we have. My mom will say, what I have, I'll give to my children. And she did that very well. So we got very used to it. No matter the peer pressure or whatever comes our way, we are satisfied with what you watch. Are you watching Super Story? Yeah, we can see. We know the act. We can see everything in the TV, although the colors are different, which we don't even fall for when people are discussing that. If you're discussing Super Story, I'm talking about Super Story as well, and we both saw the same soap. So good for you. So this thing starts from when we're young, because these days when you see some people, lately I've seen different people, or I've heard different stories, or read them on the internet, how people are going for different kind of, because this, if you're not contented, you'll be forced to do different things, shady things, evil things, to get what you do not even deserve. People go into all sorts of things, money ritual, they go into prostitution, they go into different, name it, just to get this thing, because they are not contented with what they have at the moment. And you realize what these people have before going into those evil acts. You don't even have half of it, but you're contented with what you have, and you're looking like I don't understand. You see children of 18, 17, 24 years, when you ask them what do they want, and they're telling you, I want to buy Benz, I want to build it. It's not a bad thing, but you need to work hard, do the legal and good thing, do the right thing to achieve those things. But if you don't have them just yet, it's never too late. Just work towards it. Try to aim for good. Upgrade your skills, up your game. If you're to study more. If you're to learn more skills, do that until you're able to get what you want in the right way. Honestly, contentment is underrated. I'll say that, because people don't even regard it at all, and it's a virtue. I'll say it now. And I'll encourage parents, if you're listening to this, that this thing starts while they are young. Although it's never too late to learn the virtue of contentment, you can learn it as an adult. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of work. But we need to start teaching our children how to be contented with what they have, and how to do the right thing to get what they want. Not to go all the way out into all sorts of negative and bad things to get what they want. I hope I've been able to convince and not to confuse you that contentment is a virtue and it cannot be overrated. Thank you for listening to this podcast again. I remain your humble host, Omar, and this is The Child in Me.